nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. Like, oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires, like to a stepdame or a dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night, and 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. Then the moon, like a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love, doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegea. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, be it so she will not hear, before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman, or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you your mother should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by her imprinted, and within her power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is. But in this kind, wanting your mother's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my mother looked, but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with her judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I may bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that will befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know if you can endure the livery of a nun, for I to be in shady cloister mute, to live a barren sister all your life, like the rose, which, withering on the virgin thorn, lives, grows, and dies in single dressedness.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord. Ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the seeming day betwixt my love and me in bond of everlasting fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your mother's will, or else to wed Demetrius as she would, or on Diana's altar to protest for aye, austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry her?
Scornful Lysander, true, he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him, and she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, my fortunes every way as fairly ranked, if not with vantage, as Demetrius, and, which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Neda's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dolt Devoutly dote in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must admit that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind is lucid. But Demetrius, come, and come Aegea. I will have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your mother's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, to death or to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta. What? Cheer. Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial, and confer with you of something nearly that concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire we follow you.
And now, my love, why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Been like for want of rain, which I could well beteem them with the tempest of my eyes.
Oh, me? For aught that I can ever read, can ever hear, by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
Oh, hell! To choose love by another's eyes! If then true lovers have ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, or fancy's followers.
Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee? And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy mother's house tomorrow night, and in the wood a league without the town where I did meet thee once, to do observance to a morn of May, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus' doves, by that which knitted souls and prospers loves, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke, in that same place thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Oh, look, here comes Helena.
God speak there, Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again, I'm saying. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are no stars, and your tongue sweet air. Yours will I catch, fair Hermia. There I go. My ear should catch your voice. My eye, your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue, sweet melody. Well, mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I give to you to be translated. Teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, but my frowns such affection move.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hated me.
It's folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
Loving your beauty with that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, then what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned a heaven into hell.
Helen, to you, our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid calm and bladed grass, a time that lovers' flight doth still conceal. Through Athens' gates we devise to steal.
And in that wood where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant we not Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight of love's food till morrow, deep midnight.
I will, my hand. Helena, as you on him, Demetrius dotes on you.
Oh, how happy some or others some can be. Through Athens I thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as yours dote on Hermia's eyes, so I admire of his qualities. Things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is with Cupid painted blind. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when some heat from Hermia he thought he felt, so he dissolved, and all showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But hearing me nigh to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company met?
You were best to call them generally, one by one, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name that is thought fit throughout all Athens to act in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
Oh.
Yeah, well, first, good Petrogreens, say what the play treats on. Then name your actors per the scroll, and so grow to a point.
Marry, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most tragic death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Ooh, an excellent piece, I assure you, and merry. Well, now name your players. Name your players.
Answer as I call you, Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Name what plot I'm for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
Oh, yes! What is Pyramus? Is it a lover or a tyrant?
It is a lover that kills himself most gallantly for love.
Oh! Now that will ask some true tears in the performing of it. If I undertake it, let the audience look to their eyes. Oh, I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. Yet my chief humour is for a tyrant. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. Ooh, the scar shall shine from far, and near and far these foolish heads. This was lofty. Now name the other players. This is more like a tyrant's vein. You know, Hercules' vein. A lover is more, condoling.
Francis Flute the Bergsmender.
Here, Petrogreens.
You are set down for Thisbe.
What is this, Lee? I wonder who I
No, it is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Hey, I'm not that woman. I have a beard coming.
Well, that's all one. And you can play to the mast, and you can speak as small as you will.
Oh, and I may hide my face. Oh, let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe? Thisbe?
Yes, Pyramus dear, I love her dear. I love lady dear.
No. You must play Pyramus and Flute Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling a tailor.
Well, Quince.
You, Thisbe's mother. Snout Tinker.
Here, Petrogreens.
You, Thisbe's father, and myself Pyramus's father. Oh, what a snug rejoinder, you the lion's part, and thus I think our play is fitted.
Do you have the lion's part written? Pray, if it be, give it me for a household study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Well then, let me play the lion. Oh, I would roar as make any man's heart good to hear. I would roar as to make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you would do it too terribly, and you would make the Duchess and the ladies shriek, and that
Hang on! Everyone!
Friends. I agree. If we were to frighten the ladies out of the wits, they would have no other discourse but to hang us. But I will modulate my voice. I will roar you as twere any sucking bill. I would roar you as twere a nightingale.
Girls, you must play Pyramus. You must play Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, as pleasant a gentleman should see on any summer's day. You needs must play Pyramus.
I will undertake it. I will undertake it. Oh, what beard am I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
Well, there's your yellow straw-coloured beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple ingrained beard. Your French crown. Oh, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and then you would play it better. But friends, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, to request you, and desire you to learn them by tomorrow night, and to meet me at the Duke's Wood, a mile out of town, where we rehearse by moonlight. It's a mile, because if we rehearse in town, our business will be known, and the God by company our business known. I will make a list of properties such as our play warrants. I pray you, fail me not.
Friends, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
How now, spirit, my lord,
Over the hill, over there, for a bush star fire, over park, over pale, for a flood, for a fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I send the fair queen to dew her oars upon the green. The cowslips tall, her pensioners be in their gold coats, spots you see, those be rubies, fairy favours, in those freckles live their savours. I must go seek some dewdrops here and have a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, our lord of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon.
the king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for over on he's passing, fell and rough, for she, as her attendant, had a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, but jealous Oberon would have the child knight of his train to trace the forest wild. So she, perforce, withholds the lovely boy, crowns him with flowers and makes him all her joy. So now they never meet, in grove or green, by fountain clear and spangled starlight sheen. But they do square, and all their elves for fear go creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
I that understand your shape, make inquiry to us, you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you sheep who fights the maidens of the villagery, skim milk, and sometimes labour in the quern, and bootless make the breathless housewives churn, and sometimes make the drink to bear no balm, mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm. Those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet Puck, you do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are not you sheep?
Thou speaks the right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. See, I jest the Oberon. I make him smile when I am fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing like the summer filly fog. Sometimes lurk I in a gossip spot, in the very likeness of a roasting crab. And then when she drinks, against her lips I fall, and into that withered dewlap pour the ale. Oh, the wisest art telling the saddest tale. And sometimes, for a 3-foot stool, mistaken me. Then slip I from her bummed out tumble she, and take her cries and falls into a cough, and the whole choir hold their hips and laugh and wax in their mirth, and knees and swear. A merrier hour was never wasted there. Oh, but run, fairy, here come Oberon.
And here, my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill let thy moonlight proud to tire.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, Swanton! Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing laughter, amorous Vilida. Why art thou here, come from the farthest steep of India? But that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your busking mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wed, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus shame to tongue and hurt my claim with a volatile, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Is not thou leading to the glimmering night from Perichenia, whom he ravaged, and make him with fair Erides break his faith with Ariadne and Cleopatra?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never, since the middle summer spring, met we on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, by paved fountain, or rushy brook, or on the beached margin of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling winds. But with thy brawls, thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore, the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land have every pelting river made so proud, they have overborne their continents. The ox have therefore stretched his yoke in vain, the ploughman lost his sweat, and the green corn have rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the drowned field, and the crows are fatted with the Murrian flock, and Tomb's meadow is quite filled up with mud. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with hymn or carol blessed. Therefore, the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature, we see seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts fall on the fresh lap of the crimson rose, and an old Hyam's fin and icy crown, the sweet, odorous chaplet of summer buzz, is, as in mockery, set. The spring, the summer, the child in autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries. And the mazed world, by their increase, now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order. And in the spiced Indian air, by night, full often have she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarking traders of the floods. When we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied with the wanton winds, and she with pretty young swimming gait following, her womb and rich with my young squire, would imitate and sail upon the land, to fetch me trifles, and return again as from a voyage, rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy. And for her sake I will not part with him.
How long will this wood until you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I shall spare your horns.
Give me that boy, and I will come with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away, we shall chide down right to my longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw that thou couldst not find between the cold moon and the earth Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair festival thrown by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet mocked I, when the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple in love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make a man or woman mad that upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again, ere Leviathan comes from a league.
I'll put a girl around the earth in 40 minutes.
I want this juice, I'll wash the tongue when she's asleep, and drop a liquor of it into her eye. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere to take this charm from off her sight, as I can take with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I'm invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander, fair Hermia, one of slave, the other slave of me? Thou told me they were stolen into this wood, and here I am, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet with Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted Owen. You draw not I. My heart is true as steel. Let me use your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not nor I cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you more. For ere you looked upon Hermia's eye, you hailed down oaths that you were only mine. And when some heat from Hermia you thought you felt, so you dissolved, and all showers of oaths did melt.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I'm sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one who loves you not. To trust the opportunity, the ill night, the desert counsel of this horrid place, the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I am not in the night. Nor doth this
be said that I'm alone when you are here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest heart, not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed.
I'll not say thy questions, let me go. Or if thou do follow me, do not believe I shall do thee mischief in the woods.
Aye, in the temple, in the tower, in the fields you do me mischief, me, Demetrius. Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love like men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell to hang upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere you leave this world thou shalt fly, and he shall seek thy love. As other flower there. Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and nodding violets grow, quite over-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And there the snake froze enamelled skin, made wide enough to wrap a fairy in. With the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fancies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove a sweet Athenian lady's love and disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, and to whether the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he had on. Affect her with some care, and he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. Look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now, a roundel, and a fairy song. Sing loud and sweet, and let me rest.
What thou seest, a loudest wake, do't for thy true love take, love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, hard or war with bristled hair, in thy eye that shall appear when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Helena, you faint with wandering in the woods. And to speak truth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander, find you out of bed, or I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, my Lysander, for my
mix the meaning in love's conference, I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms and interchained with an oath, so then two bosoms and a single troth. Then by your side no bed will you deny for lying. So, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now much beshrew my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied, a gentle friend, in love and courtesy. My father off, in human modesty. Such separation may as well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid, so farly distant. And good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I, and then end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
Without that wish, the wish's eyes be pressed. Through this forest I have gone, but the Athenian found I none. On whose heart have I to prove? His flowers forth in stirring love. Night. Silence.
Who is here? Garb of Athens he doth wear. It is he, my master said, despising the Athenian maid. And here the maiden, sleeping sound, on the damp and dirty ground. Pretty soul, you dares not lie this, my love. This kill courtesy. Chum, upon whose eyes I throw, all the powers charms are firm. When thou wakest, let love forbid his sleep on thy eyelid. And so, awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay that thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay! On thy peril, I alone will go.
I'm out of breath in this long chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, hers are not mine are often and more washed than hers. But who is here? Lysander on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though you love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No. I do repent the tedious minutes that I with her have spent. Not Hermia, Helena I love. I would change a raven for a dove. Things growing are not ripe until their season, so I, being young till now, like not to reason, thus leads me to your eyes, where I overlook love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? Would at your hands did I deserve this scorn? It's not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency. Perforce, very well, I
surfeit of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. And as the heresies that men do leave, are hated most of those they do deceive. So thou, my surfeit, my heresy, of all be hated but the most of me, and all my powers address your love and might to honour heaven and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast! Pity. What dream was here? Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What moved? Lysander? What? What's out of hearing? No sound, no word? And that, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all else. I swoon almost with fear. No. Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately. Lysander! Lysander!
Oh, you're met.
Pat. This place will make a wonderful place for rehearsal, and this green patch will be our stage, and that hall will break our tiring house. And we will do it in action as we will do it for the Duke.
Petroquins?
Yes, Polly Wilson.
There is much in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which you, ladies, cannot abide. How answer you that?
By larking, a pious spear. I believe we should leave the killing act when all is done.
Not owe it. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let it seem to say we will do no harm with our swords, and Pyramus doesn't really die, and for better assurance tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Nick-Bottom the Weaver. This will put all out of fig.
Yes, we will have such a prologue, and it will be written in 8 and 6.
No, 2 books. Write it in 8 and 8.
8 and 8?
Will not be the ladies be afeard? I mean, fear it, I promise you.
Friends, we ought to consider amongst ourselves bringing a lion into the midst of ladies is a dreadful thing. For there is no more living wildfowl more terrible than your lion living, and we should look to that.
Therefore, another prologue must tell she is not a lion.
No. She must say her name, and half her face must be seen through the lion's neck. And she must say words to a similar defect of ladies, or dear lady, some beautiful ladies. I ask you, I request I beseech you. If you think I come here as a lion, 'twere a pity upon my life. For no, I am no such thing. I am a woman, as other women are, probably. And then she should say her name, and tell them that she is Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but there are 2 hard things in this play. First is that we must bring moonlight into the chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe did meet by moonlight.
Dr. Moonshine at night with play, our play.
An almanac.
Find the book.
Look
Find the book.
Moonlight. Look up moonlight.
Find the book.
Find the book.
Found the book.
Is there moonlight?
No.
Of course there's moonlight that night.
Well then, we keep a great casement window open in the palace, and moon shall shine where we play.
I marry, or one should come in with a lantern and a bush of thorns, say he comes to disfigure or present moonshine. And then there is another thing.
Right, Helen. Someone, or other, must present war. And then it have some rough cast or line about it to signify war. And let him hold his hand thus. And this shall be the chink through which Pyramus and Thisbe shall whisper.
Well, if it is so, it shall be so. But, friends, sit down and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin, and when you've spoken your speech, you enter into that war. And everybody else according to their cue.
Oh, what heaven I respond to the boys swaggering here. So near the cradle of the fairy queen. What? A play toward? I'll be an auditor. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Pyramus, begin. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the odious flower savours sweet.
Odors.
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 Odors. It's odors. It's odors. Thisbe, the odors savour sweet. And so is thy breath. But stay a while, and I will to thee appear.
Stranger Pyramus and everything here.
Must I speak now?
Well, yes, you must, for you see, he's only gone to sing a noise that he has heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white and few, of colour like the red rose and triumphant briar. Most briskly juvenile, eke most lovely Jewish, truest was that yet never time I'll meet thee, Pyramus, and his doing.
9-2, man, 9-2. When you do not speak that yet, you speak that to Pyramus when he comes back. Pyramus? Where are you?
Pyramus?
Oh, it's true source that yet will never tire.
Sometimes a horse I'll be, sometimes a hound, a hog, a headless bear, and sometimes a fire. I'll neigh and bark and roar and grunt and burn like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire at every turn.
What is this knavery? Why do they run away?
Oh, pardon. For my change? What do I see or be?
What do you see? An ass's head of your own? I see their knavery. This is to make me afeard if they could to make an ass of me. But no, I will show no fear. I will walk up and down on this spot, and I shall seem to show them that I am not afraid. The ousel cock with hue so black, and little tawny bill, the wren, the rook, and sparrow red, the quill with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
I'm just a poor boy. No, easy come, easy come. I mean, really. Who would be such a fool to sing such a song?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamoured of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force, perforce doth move thee on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you've little reason for that. Though, let's say, love and reason keep little company these days. 'Tis a shame better neighbours do not keep them together more often. No, I can gleek upon occasion. take myself out this wood, I'll get enough to serve my turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state. And I do love thee. Therefore, there with thee. I shall give thee fairies to attend on thee. And they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep. And sing while thou on pressed flowers doth sleep. And I shall purge thy mortal grossness, so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman, hopping his walks and gambling his eyes. Feed him apricots and dewberries, purple grapes, green figs and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humblebees, and for night tapers drop their waxen flies, and light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes. To have my love, to bed, and to arise. Pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him else, and do him courtesies.
Have water.
Oh, your worships, I do beseech your mercy. What is your name, good woman?
Cobweb.
Cobweb. Oh, if I was to cut my finger, I'd make bold with you. Oh, and you, good madam.
Peace blossom.
Peas blossom. Oh, commend me to your father, Master Squash, and your mother, Mrs. Peascod. And you?
Mustard seed.
Yeah, I know your patience well.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him from my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue. Bring him silently.
Cobweb, was it?
Now we're into the 20 minutes, please value self-office.
Ha ha ha.